Let's solve the equation. F of x, the piecewise function, is equal to -3. Okay, so like before, I have two cases. Okay, I need to solve if x comes out to be less than or equal to 3. Okay, then any solution that gives me that value, anything less than 3 or equal to 3, that I get from solving this equation will be a solution. Anything that I get in this equation that is greater than 3, right? Well, that one's not a solution because it does not fit that one. Okay, and then we also have x is greater than 3. 3x plus 5 equals -3. Okay, so I set each part of the equation equal to -3, and I'm going to account for the conditions. X is less than or equal to 3, x is greater than 3. Okay, so let's solve the one on the left first. Adding 1 to both sides, I get x squared is equal to -2. And then remember, if I do the square root on this one, the square root property, well, I get some complex or imaginary numbers, and I don't want that. That doesn't really fit what I'm doing here. Okay, we're restricting our domain, our x values, to be numbers bigger than 3, numbers smaller than 3, or just 3. Okay, so we have no room for imaginary numbers here, so we'll just say this one has no solution, or better yet, no real solution. Okay, I know we didn't specify, we didn't want to include imaginary numbers, but that is understood because of the fact that we are restricting our values to be 3 on down or greater than 3. Okay, so no real solution or solutions there. Okay, on the right side, 3x plus 5 equals -3. Subtract 5 from both sides. -3 minus 5 is -8. And then divide both sides by 3. -8/3, which if I'm trying to decide if that's bigger than 3 or smaller than 3, well, it's kind of obvious that it's smaller than 3 because it's negative, right? But if you want to have an intermediate decimal value to help you decide, there you go, -2.67. Okay, but obviously -8/3 is not greater than 3, so it cannot be included in my solutions. So it turns out this one here has no solution, at least no real solutions.